I'ma make it to the top, spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me. This world's mine for the taking. Got an inch, man, I'm making. Oh, I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goal. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom ticket.
What up, everybody? Happy Sunday morning. So I just changed the spark plugs and coil packs in the wife's Ford Edge. And yeah, I did it really fast. This first time doing one, it wasn't terrible, honestly, guys. If you have an Edge, go ahead and change plugs in that bad boy.
And coil packs.
Yeah, and coil packs.
Amazon.
Like, honestly, I got a pack of coil packs that had excellent reviews on Amazon for like $65, $70 shipped, something like that. But, yeah, there's supposedly a common issue with them cars, but it had a dead miss. You do got to pull the upper intake, plant them off. It ain't bad. There's like two hoses on the back. One's really easy. It just goes straight to the valve cover. One electrical connection is kind of a pain. And honestly, I had seen everybody talking about how bad it was to do the brake booster hose on the back. I loosened the plenum up and moved it forward where I could get to it with some pliers and slide the clamp back and pull it off. It wasn't bad at all. Then I did that when I put it on. But I got to go wash my hands. And other than that, we're going to go dry this thing. I need a cup of coffee this morning, so. But I wanted to go ahead and get it done, guys. And the reason I didn't film, I wanted to film it, is it's going to rain. Like, all day.
I have pictures he can insert.
And tomorrow, so. Yeah, it's going to be bad. I got up and it's like, you know, they were calling for rain at any minute. And I'm like, I'm just going to jump into this. And luckily, right when we were finishing up and bringing the tools in, it was sprinkling. So I got it done just in time. I don't even know if I'm going to have anything at all to give you guys this content, but I'm sure I'll find something. Regardless, if I'm going to be stuck in the house, I'm going to find something to do, guys. So I can only start the A Pilar pods for the Jeep. You know, if nothing else, I can do that. So, you know, y'all seen how we did Debs from fiberglass on, but you haven't seen how I start them, which is, you know, getting that eBay speaker gasket thing in place and everything, and the fleece stretched and super glued down. So we could definitely do that. But anyway, guys, I'll be back with something. All right, guys, so I'm going to work on these A-Pilar pods for my Jeep. And I got the Buddha, we got the Foo Dog, and some checkerboard Vans, which is all I wear for the most part. This is how your eBay speaker gasket pod things are going to come in the mail. Well, they were in a bigger envelope, but this is how they're packed. Damn, I need an assistant sometimes. Let me try to get in here. Will you open this for me, dear? Okay, that's good. Okay, sit them down here. Now, yeah, you just try to film. Yeah, there we go.
Use my hand, guys.
Now, you see how it's like flat here and rows over there? You want this row to be up toward the winch. Please don't step on them and break them, babe. So, with this being driver's side, that would stick out toward you. So passenger side, it'll stick toward the windshield. And these are pretty big. I already know it's going to cover my bottom hole.
Always has.
My O-Pods I made, I actually kept them between the two holes so I could put screws in there. I'm not against running a self-tapper in my shit because demo Jeep. So we know that to go there. Yeah, my shit ain't made to, like, be super pretty. So I know I want it like this. That's how I want it to set. Ignore my cat, guys. First thing I'm going to do is take my grinder and cut this tab off of each one so it'll sit flush. But you can see how this sticks out back here. I need to cut out in here on each one. And then I need to cut down this away some for, you know, speaker wires and stuff like that. So I'm going to go right below that hole, about yay far on each one. And then my cat's being a dick, guys. I know I want to, like that. Go on the end, just on the inside of this. I'm just marking where I need to take the old grinder and cut. They're sitting there. And it kind of comes over in here. Wow. I actually need to come to like this area, it looks like.
This video is going to be upside down.
All right, I have a marked where I need to trim out. And this is for that, where the tweeter is going to dip back. And this is, it should add extra clearance for the mid, which I don't think I'll really need, but for wiring, to come through. So, yeah, I'm going to try to cut it out with this. So, that's where I'm at. I'm going to try to cut this, so I'll be back. Unless, Deb, you want to try to film me.
All right, guys.
Oh, we went past my hole. Oh shit, no. And guys, this here is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I just don't really have any bits for my Dremel. But it ain't the end of the world. I mean, you can tell this here adds a definite weak spot. And if you pull your fleece or whatever you wrap these in to put resin on them too tight, it can cause the panel. See how flimsy that is? So
we
what?
can fiberglass and glue it.
So what I'm gonna do is, after I make sure that that pod fits how I want it to, I'll put a little tape on the front side here, and I'll go in here with CA glue, and I will, yeah, I'm gonna CA glue the shit out of it. See, this by cutting, what you're doing is you're making this stuff really, really flimsy. Which, not good, guys. Always wear eye protection when you do this stuff. That is very important. You got to have eye protection.
Y'all saw that, right?
Safety third, guys. Now, obviously, I could probably cut these way bigger than I needed to. But I didn't want to have to come back out here and trim again.
And it'll help with wiring and stuff to go through.
So what I'm doing now is just breaking off any of them pieces, you know, from cutting. And this one, I got close here too, so we're definitely gonna have to fill this in with CA just to help support this from twisting a whole lot. But other than that, it's good. What I'm gonna do now is, since I'm pretty sure that these things are gonna fit how they need to.
Since they came out of a Jeep just like it.
That has nothing to do with the speaker pod fittings.
Oh, with the pod.
Yeah. First things first. I need that cut a little straighter right there. Okay. I'm gonna get me something to sand with. God, that's so close. That's so bad right there. Like that one and here are really bad. Definitely got CA glue them, but I'm gonna have to get some sandpaper after I glue these and scuff them up. You always want to scuff plastic because over the years, which I think these come out of a junk Jeep at Pick and Pull, but just over the years of people armor-alling, sitting in the sun, smoke, yeah, whatever. They've been sanded once years ago when I thought about making pillar pods and just didn't. But you need to give them a good scuffing so that your CA glue and your fiberglass resin will actually adhere to them. So we'll be back, guys. So guys, you can see I put a little tape on the back side of that. I mean, we don't give up around here. And apparently
now you know what the thumbtack was for.
The glue's not coming out of that. So yeah, they did send tacks with this. Maybe, okay, no, that did go through that time. I had to buy glue bottles because I keep yeah, if you've dealt with a lot of CA glue, you know the struggle.
When you take on and off the cap.
Yeah, it will literally like
spraying near it, whatever.
It'll just, the cap will stick to it so much that it becomes like worthless. And I'd spray a little activator on that. That'll harden up pretty good. See, we're good as new on that one, guys. Good as new. Ooh, another piece of that old plastic. Put that in my trash can. Okay, we got that one. Yep, that's pretty good there. And then we got the one that was really bad. So, and I bought a whole pack of these little bottles because I bought this. And you can see, like, it was up to here before I filled that little bottle. The whole lid just kept gluing itself together and broke off. I didn't want to waste it, so I bought a whole kit of these little bottles. And they come with little needle tips to go on there for fine stuff, but basically, you know, I'm getting my money's worth out of my damn CA glue.
Amazon, couple dollars.
Yeah, I don't know how much all these little bottles were, but they were cheaper than buying new CA glue. I know that much. Get a big fat bead in there. Bam. And like I said, you saw this is medium CA glue. I use CA glue for like everything. Everything. And that should be good. It should be good. And how? Okay, we are built up. It looked like there wasn't none right here in that ridge, but I stick my fingernail on top and it's actually up above this. So that's a good repair, guys. And I'm going to use this same little bottle of glue for everything that I'm doing on this project. It is medium. I would rather have thin. I'm not gonna lie. I would rather have really thin, runny glue like you get in the cheap metal tube, you know, at your checkout aisle at the store, because it soaks through the material a lot better. I don't have any. I bought a whole kit of bottles, and it was listed as thin, and it's the same thickness as this stuff. So we're going to use medium, and we're going to use this stick fast applicator or activator. But now, let me see here. This would be driver's side, and this would be the pod for driver's side. I'm just going to... So my cutout's good. That thing sits pretty flat in there. Not lined up, obviously, but it sits good there. So what I need to do now... I own a German Shepherd, guys. What I need to do now is take these both outside and cut this thing off so I can get them set up there in place. And you're going to want to get them sitting where they go and test fit your little mid to make sure it's not going to hit down there. Then we'll be all good. So I'll be back. And guys, here's pretty much what we got. Are they 100% symmetrical? Yeah, I doubt it. I tried to line them up the best I could, but it's kind of hard to hold these things in place and glue them and everything at the same time. So I did my best. That's the adapter ring for the mids that I'm going to be running. I think they take all the way up to a 4. And this is for like 3, which I'm going to be running 3s in them from Ampere Audio. Like an idiot, already glued that one in. But as you can see how I did on deck, you can get in there really easy with a paintbrush to put your little chop mat and stuff down in there. But like an idiot, I glued that. You can still get in there fairly easy though, with a little bitty brush. But right now, I need to cut a piece of dowel rod, glue it here down to that to give some support on the bottom side when I start adding chop mat. I am going to have to get in here and really, I'm going to have to notch this hole wider side to side after I get it all glassed for the booty of that mid. And then I got to cut out some more down in here for the tweeter. And then at that point, I don't even know if these A-pillars will fit on my Jeep. Hell, the tweeter might, no, because I'll just cut into steel behind it if it has a problem. I ain't no, mama didn't raise no punk. That's what Puddin says, so that's how we're going to roll with it. But yeah, we'll get there. It's going to take me a minute. You can see in there where I have that piece of dowel rod glued in place. You can see it on that one too. And all I'm using is some 1/4-inch dowel rod and these things to cut it. I get it the size I need it. I hold it in place and I CA glue and activate it. So theoretically right now, we're good to get my material out and stretch over this and try to do something with it. And as I said, I'm gonna have to trim out, yeah, wasn't even filming, the back side of this a little bit for the speakers to fit. I can do that after I get glass on it. I don't want to move it around a whole lot because it's just CA glued in place. And honestly, I know we got good clearance with the mid-range. There's not going to be any problem with it hitting. Maybe the tweeter. The tweeter might not fit once this thing is, you know, all installed in the Jeep because of how far. I mean, you can see it sticks out a good ways, and the tweeter will come out a little further, but I ain't no punk. I'll cut the inside of that B-pillar out or something. I don't care. I'll get in there at my grinder and notch the shit out of it. Or I'll just throw these things in the trash and put the speakers in the ones that I have in there now. Either way, I needed to do these for the hell of it, honestly. I mean, I got A-pillars in my Jeep now that I built years ago, and I haven't really, like been in a hurry to make new ones. I've wanted to make new ones, but I haven't been in any hurry to. And I don't care. I don't. The ones that are in there, I can pull them out. They're cracked from people grabbing a hold of them, thinking it's like a handle to get up in the Jeep because it's lifted. So the passenger side one, it stays cracked. I fix it, it cracks. I fix it, it cracks. But they work. So if these for some reason don't fit, it was good content for you guys to see how to do these. I don't feel like pulling my A-pillars out, which you should do. If you're going to build A-pillars, you should pull A-pillars out and see how much clearance you got behind them when you make the new ones. But with me having a spare set here, I just don't have the drive. That's it, the drive. To go out there and pull those out to check these, if that makes any sense. So it is what it is, guys. I'm just gonna build these for the hell of it. If they work, they work. If they don't, we'll ditch them and try something else. I don't give a shit. But either way, I'm getting content for you guys because it's shitty, rainy, and all that stuff outside, and I can't do what I need to do. So peace.
All right, and he's got his material stretched. Putting the CA glue.
This is a pain in the butt, guys. Like I said, for this part, it would have been so much better if I had a really thin CA glue. But unfortunately, I don't. And that creates a huge problem. And that really created a huge problem.
Okay, I moved my leg.
And this part here, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it sucks.
Tedious.
So you're trying to hold this crap down and run some glue.
He's paying attention to stay on the edge.
Mash that shit in.
Just want to make sure it gets in the material so that it sticks.
And that it sticks to this really well. And I mean, for the most part, we're doing good. Where it gets really bad is what I'm coming up on is I don't know where to end the bottom. Because, you know, at some point, this thing has to end down here. And that's what I'm fighting now because I don't know how far to bring it down. So, really all you can do is just kind of keep pulling this shit tight. Two different ways. I mean, we got a wrinkle. Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to need Deb's help for this. And when you get done, it should look something like this. Now, I do have some wrinkles here, and that is just unavoidable because of folding the bottom. And I had to end abruptly because that bottom hole, even though I went on the bottom side of it, my dash literally, like, on the driver's side comes up to that bottom hole. So I know my limit there. And in case you're wondering, like the wrinkle is, I've never been able to do these without getting a wrinkle there. I'm not worried because little Bondo, blah, blah, blah. If you're wondering what I did here, that is just CA glue. I'm going to cut all of this out to expose the front of this pod. So I know to only fiberglass up to this line. But I will probably trim all this out before I put any resin on it. So, yeah, guys, it's not super hard to do these. It's time consuming. And even though it wasn't on my agenda for today, that's what happened. Grab the end of that, Deb. Check this out, guys. This is like spandex material. Like this stuff stretches. It's like Stretch Armstrong. It stretches for days. It works great for doing these because it is so stretchy. But, you know, once you get your resin on the front, you definitely, yeah, we got a German Shepherd, so there's dog hair everywhere. I'm sure some of you guys understand. But it works great. It's just you have to go back on the inside, definitely, with some chop mat and stuff for reinforcement.
Don't forget to reinforce.
Yeah, don't forget to reinforce. That's important, guys. But anyway, I'll be back after we get the other one done. So here we go. I got them trimmed out. Glued up. I'm ready to hit them with some resin. I got me an itty bitty brush here. I got some shit chopped up, ready to go in there. So yeah, they ain't nothing else. See, I'm getting ready to do this. And we're back, beautiful people. No, wait a minute. That's Chandler's Wildlife's thing. Yeah. Anyway, we're back, guys, and I just wanted to show you we got it all. And yeah, I screwed up and cut on the wrong side of the tape line there, so I had to go back and yeah. I make mistakes, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm not a professional at none of this. This shit has wrinkles in it that I'm gonna have to bondo and sand and yeah, I'm gonna have to fix all that. I do this shit in my backyard, literally. I'm on the back porch right now. But the whole point is, I don't have a garage to do this shit. I don't use that excuse in life. You know, guys, you can do this shit on your back part. Set a table up in your backyard, whatever you got to do. You want to build car audio, you can do it. But I do have everything. I put the resin on thick, and it's humid out right now, so it ain't hardening up like quick at all. It's taking its sweet ass time. So we got one sitting over there propped up. I got one here. I had plenty of time to go in these holes and put like chop mat and woven mat and everything in there on both of them. So right now I'm just waiting on, and you can see how I see it glued that damn stick in there to hold it really well. But right now, all I'm literally waiting on is this to harden up. I'm gonna leave it out here overnight. I have my test fork here. You know, I leave that there so I know when it won't move that everything's hard. But I buy all this shit at the Dollar Tree. I love stirring fiberglass with plastic forks in the Dollar Tree. That is a Dollar Tree paintbrush and a Dollar Tree cup. Why not, guys? You know. But yeah, that's what I got. That's how you do these. You have seen me finish Debs from this point. So you go back and watch my other A-pillar video to see how to get from this point to finalized. I will be painting this whole A-pillar. What I'm going to do with it after I get it sanded and bondoed how I want it. Which, what's cool about doing it, you just got these little areas down here where I got the wrinkles to fix. With some bondo and sanding, and it's simple from there. I will primer it. I will hit it with some of that flex stone paint texture. And after I do that, I will paint it this teal color. If they fit in here, I'll paint it this teal color with that marbling over it. It'll look great. These are the pillars that I made years ago. You can see it over a little better. The scar tweeter keeps popping out. The electrical tape coming loose. But see the crack up there? Yeah, that's from people thinking they can grab hold of that pillar to get their ass in the Jeep. So, yeah, they'll probably do it with these new ones too. I'm not sure how much room's behind here to for that tweeter to sink into. It's the only issue I might have. I can notch that bitch. I don't care. I ain't no punk. Mom ain't raised no punk. Ain't that right, Puddin'? Oh. Puddin's Fab Shop. I watch that shit all the time. But yeah, that's how we're going to do these if they fit. Honestly, after this hardens up, I will probably at that point... Oh, babe, we got a little bit of fiberglass in some of these areas. I will probably leave them just like this, cut it out so the tweeter will fit.
I seen it.
And I will probably go in there and make sure that they're going to fit in the Jeep good before I finish them out. At this point, I don't care. I did a video for you guys, so we got some new equipment in the mail the other day that'll probably be going in the Ford Edge. Actually, I got it for the Ford Edge. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing video on that later. So you got that coming up. Let me flip around. So I have an unboxing video on a sub and amp which I got some subs and amps. But so I have that coming up. I might release it before this video or after. No, I'll probably do this one first. I might shoot that video tomorrow. But other than that, Miss Debbie over here. Say hi, Deb.
Hi, guys.
A lot of you guys really like her little blazer. So, you know, I got the Jangalang stickers, the Jerry Ain't Loud stickers or whatever on the woofershop.com website. It's the only sticker on there right now, and it's lonely. So I finally got all the artwork done, and I got the artwork sent off, ordered for stickers for the blazer. So when they come in, they will be on the woofershop.com. If you want a sticker of the blazer, they're cool.
Or catch me at a show.
Or yeah, catch us at shows. We will have stickers on us, but we have a sticker of the blazer coming. The blazer still don't have a name. I don't know. I don't know what to call it, guys. She don't know what to call it. At this point, I have no clue. None. Not at all. She's asked for y'all to recommend names before, and we didn't really get anything. So at this point, we call it the blazer. The Ford Edge is still running like crap, guys. I did plugs, coil packs. It's still throwing a misfire code. I don't know why. I put new cam sinks in it, or cam sensors in it like a year ago. And when my buddy hooked it up to his badass Snap-on, thingamabobber to scan it, it threw a cam signal code. I don't know. But I don't know if a cam sensor or cam signal will make it have a misfire and just run like crap until you're doing 70 mile an hour, because it shakes if you're doing less than 70 and try to go to overdrive. Yeah, I don't know.
Anything over 35 and below 70.
But we're just thinking about getting a whole different car at this point and throw the Ford away. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, be on the lookout. Check out the Woofer Shop. We're going to have Debbie's sticker on there when they come in. They'll be the same as mine, $5. So at that point, you might as well order one of each. Even if you've already ordered one of Jangalang, it's probably getting old. And, well, no, they ain't been fading. Them are good quality stickers.
Look, if you're ordering one of Jangalang, you better order two of mine.
But anyway, we got that coming. I'm still looking for a company to do merch so we can have t-shirts done. I don't know. We're still working on it. So, yeah, give me some time, guys, and we'll get all this taken care of. But until then, peace out, and as always, bass on.